Okay, and there's your referee. Rishi. And they really needed to use the space, Ireland, rather than being so confrontational. So waiting for the referee, and we have the go-ahead. And it's a long flat kick there from Russia, which Ireland take care of easily. To the right, it's Terrell. Taking down there Murphy Crow. Oh, and Russia really trying to upset that tackle ball and ruck area. Just kicked it through.
Yeah, said at the start that Russia are going to look to try and be physical, and at that breakdown area, Petrova showed that strength, and Ireland really have to match it or just try and get that ball out as fast as possible.
So a fake jump means a nice clean line out for the Irish. That was good accurate play there. Set up in the midfield, and yes, high tackle. So taking it quickly was Hannah Terrell. Good pass from Baxter to Megan Williams. But then it all comes to nothing, and it looks like Williams has pulled up lame slightly. Maybe just a little bit of a sprig down the back of the Achilles.
Yeah, I mean, she's a key player as well for Ireland, but just didn't execute that final pass there. But at least they're taking on Russia, that's the main thing, and being direct.
So Hamidova gets up and takes a good one to the line. It's Zadrokova. Picked up by Mikhaltseva, so plenty of X factor. Seen that short ball to Hamidova attempted before. Sometimes it comes off, that time not.
Yeah, wasn't well executed there, but you can see that Russia want to try and be direct as well and want to hit that short line. Ireland have to be aware of that. Have to make sure that they close those options off.
So at halfback for Ireland is Stacey Flood, and she gets the ball away quickly. That's shut down. Good recycling. Ashley Baxter now spills out of her hands. So here's Peristiak. Decides to go on herself by herself. Hamidova runs across the field. Gets another wraparound. Just can't quite stay on her feet, so Seradina gets involved too. Fast pace game so far. Hamidova again, she's really up to work rate for this one. Ireland try and steal it. It's Daria Bobkova. Had to release there, so Russia still have it, and Petrova heads forward and gives it to Mikhaltseva. She skipped out of that tackle there of Terrell, and look at this effort. That was a complete individual try for Mikhaltseva.
Oh, fantastic try. All came from an initial error by Ireland at the breakdown, but here she just backed herself, and the missed tackle there from Tyrell, and then again another missed tackle, and she just pinned her ears back and showed electric pace to get her for a try.
Selena Mikhaltseva, she has the second highest carries in the competition this season, so she's a busy player. Nice high kick. Not through the slots.
Yeah, Ireland being frustrated by that. And they need to make their tackles. They've got to get in there early and close them down. Missed tackles on Russian players like that is a big mistake.
She's got the blue and the white in the hair, no red.
I think there's a little bit of it. Bit of a ginger. There it is,
there it
behind
is.
it.
Yeah. So Russia now 5-0. That tackle a little high, but not called. So good response from Ireland here to Williams. Done well here.
Down there.
Just let themselves down when it comes to the breakdown or the
Down in front
tackle.
of the mark, please. Time off.
Yeah, really good work there initially by Ireland. Williams, brilliant athlete for Ireland, but just went clinical in that area. Now just giving the ball back to Russia.
It's Christina Sirodina coming off, just probably a precaution there. Coming on for her is Nikolina Ryashina. See what happened. We can have a look. Yeah, just at the back of the head there, just clipped. So Russia, once again, make the advantage line and beyond. And here is the fresh legs, the reserve Ryashina. She spills it. Standing there, Stacey Flood. Halfback, so Flynn. It's Mulhall. Williams again. Loves to get amongst it. Murphy Crowe was involved there too. And here's Ashley Baxter. So once again, they're keeping it very simple, aren't they, Ireland? Just hitting it up. It's some good leg drive there. On her shoulder was Murphy Crowe, so continuity working out pretty well at this point, although that pass was very difficult for Williams. And that's high.
Yeah, I love the continuity by Ireland, but Russia coming in there looking for that big hit, and Makotsova went right around the head area. You cannot do that.
So there it is, going to scramble back, and Makotsova, well, not a lot of intention, but certainly on the collar. So very close so far, under a minute to go in the first half here between Russia and Ireland.
I'm loving Ireland's commitment, their work rate. They haven't got on the scoreboard yet, but you can just feel it, it's coming.
Subs on? We're good? I'm in.
So time for a bit of a breathing space here as Ireland suss out what they're going to do at the line out. Williams looking for some space.
Go ahead.
She'll have to jump against Hamidova, who gets up and steals it. Here's a good run from Peristiak, but passes it to nobody.
Fuck off.
Need to run on.
So once a girl, again, the girls in green have got the ball, but can they use it? So here's some space here on the left-hand flank, and Williams is running hard. Hamidova can't catch her, and finally Ireland have struck back.
Yes, Williams, yes! Amazing turn of pace there by Megan Williams. She just shrugged off Hamidova, but look at the handling by Ireland, just crisp, just in front. And Williams, she's got a bit of pace herself, but Hamidova's no slouch.
Well, you're right about that, because Hamidova was one of the top try scorers in the first season of this competition that just hit off the post. So we're all tied up at 5-all here. Lovely pass. And another. And just the basics of sevens rugby on display there for sure.
Yeah,
Pink
just
mouth guard too.
I know, and she's got pigtails as well. But great work by Megan Williams.
So there you have it. There is a halftime score. 5-all. Ireland and Russia.
Official USA Sevens merchandise is available in the Fan Festival Super.
Okay, girls, listen up. Good job. Right, really good effort defensively. The only thing I'd say about our defence is when we've got numbers at them, all right, and 9 is forcing their 9 to throw the ball. Ball, be prepared to actually lead up our line, okay? So if they're going to try and target us through that 9 and through our house and ball.
Yeah, Anthony Eddy there saying to Ireland, you know, really pleased with that defensive effort, with their pressure on Russia, but he did say really pressure that number 9, that scrum half place player who's trying to get the ball away from the breakdown. But he'll be very pleased with the way Ireland are playing.
So Russia are already set up, ready to roll. Ireland taking their time. Too hard to tell who's going to come ahead in this one.
I almost feel that first try in this second half could be the difference.
There's a Capitan with the restart. That one placed beautifully. And Ireland win it too. Great under the ball there.
Straight down first.
Penalties well, Mulhall. Looks for the cut, but dropped by Tyrrell. So that was unfortunate there.
Yeah, up to that point, everything Ireland did was so good. Really good restart. They got underneath the ball, then looked for the quick tap from the penalty, but just were unable to get that final bit of play executed well.
Bind. Set.
So scrum time. Pops out the same channel. That means reset the scrum and put the feedback in again.
Have it again. Kick to ladies, legs back please before the ball's in.
Now Ireland got the smaller body weight here, so they really have to muscle up against Russia.
Bind. Set.
Stiak spills into the pocket. Looking to attack on the outside. Oh, just about the intercept. But that will be a penalty.
I think it's a yellow card.
It is. Has she identified who's going off?
Yeah, I think it's Lucy Mahal.
Oh, the captain for Ireland. Let's have a look. So, yeah, she just went for the intercept there, but because it went forward, that's a penalty. So, Russia now. Nice move there. Double cut. Change of direction. Oh, but look at the speed. And Russia forced the mistake by a fantastic scrambling Ireland defence.
Wow. Finesse attack by Russia there. All came from a lovely switch back. And then Mokolzova made a lovely break, but a great defensive scrambling effort by Ireland there to stop that try.
So certainly Russia with the height difference there with Hamidova and a tight head prop on that right-hand side and the number 3.
Bind. Set.
So halfback now is Claire Huhan. Tyrrell.
Advantage off front.
One-off runners at the moment, Ireland. They need to mix this up if they want to crack that defence.
Advantage over.
It's better. Williams getting smacked big time, but she's tough, recovers, keeps the ball safe, and the pick and go, which you're more likely to see in the 15s game from O'Flynn, and they've lost it.
Ireland will be frustrated by that. They've got that, they're down a player, but they're just forcing it a bit too much in that breakdown area. And giving the ball back to Russia now, who got that extra advantage.
Well, Ireland not going wide at all at this point. Let's see what the Russians have got. Good runners off the ball there, given to Trakova, and gets a lovely pass away to Riashina. And that was so simple, so well worked. And that's what happens when you send it out wide with good, accurate passing.
Yeah, it was always going to be a try to Russia there. Ireland are down a player, and they just used some crisp handling, getting the ball out wide to take the advantage of that extra player. And Rashina just got around Kian.
Yeah, when we talk about runners off the ball, there are other players available for the ball to be passed to them, and that holds the defence in the middle of the field. It's a great thing about that Russian movement. That wasn't great. So 10 plays 5 now, Russia in front.
But like you said there, they're just fixing the players and preserving the outside channel. I was always told, you've got to earn the right to go wide, and that's what Russia did there.
Ireland will have possession from this kick-off if they can secure. So, ball on the 22 to Flood. Mulhall's back out there. Flood again. Vaughan. So that's better movement from the Irish girls to Tyrrell. Oh, they really attacked the ball there, didn't they, Russia? And they've got numbers. 3 defenders out there, though, for Ireland. Set up in the middle of the park. Which way will Russia go? We've got 3 on the left. And nice! Hamidova, she chose the perfect moment to change her line, cut back, and she's got another 5 points for Russia.
Yeah, we saw it in the first half. She cut that line and knocked on the ball, but this time she made it work. She made it pay off, and look at the lovely pop pass there and this beautiful short line. And she just stretched the legs. Another good try there by Russia.
Yeah, that Irish defence just too busy looking at the ball rather than the player there to defend. That kick not able to convert, so 15 points to 5.
Yeah, you can almost see here Megan Williams got sucked into that breakdown, and it meant that there was a dog play. There was a bit of a gap there for Hamidova to run into that little space through a short line.
I saw Hamidova in the 2012-13 season. Once again, that kick goes to nearly the same place. Stacey Flood having to receive. Flood trying to fight, trying to go forward. Once again, it's messy for the Irish.
Clear release.
Quick tap from Flood. Hall taken care of.
Ruck.
They do have numbers on the outside, but they choose not to use them again, Ireland. And it might pay, and yes, it does. A simple fend for Mukhaltseva. Irish defence was on the outside, but it didn't matter. She out-muscled and went through.
Ireland. They had the possession there, and it all came from a mistake by Ashley Baxter. She didn't collect the ball, and Russia swooped on it. And it paid off, and then the incomplete tackle there.
Yeah, so the Russians really showing their class now and the individual brilliance. Some of their superb athletes. Many of them have come from other sports. Crossover athletes, we call them. So there you have it. Russia have won this one and are through to the final for 5th place. And they've taken out Ireland 20 points to 5.